Hi, this is Fan Radio Recap for Thursday, October 13th class. Today we did a lot of things. We did 5 parts for this class. The first, he will talk about next 2 weeks our study plan. Second, we practiced impromptu presentation. Third, we practiced listening 3. 4. We did grammar practice. And the 5th, he will talk about home playing requirement. So now I want to talk about the first part. He will talk about next 2 weeks our study plan. Our next 2 weeks study plan is next week we will take grammar test, and on Thursday, October 20th, we will take impromptu presentation 1, and on Tuesday, October 25th, we will take pronunciation test, and we need to do writing 2 assignment on that day. And on Thursday, October 27th, we need to take listening test. So those are our next 2 weeks study plan. So keep your health and don't leave the class, because next 2 weeks are very important. So now I want to talk about the second part in today's class. Second part is we practiced the impromptu presentation. First, he would write the topic about impromptu presentation. Today's topic is, if you could change one important thing about your hometown, what would you change? Use reasons and specific examples to support your answer. So this is our today impromptu presentation topic. How to give impromptu presentation? Actually, I think if you know the rule, it's very easy. He was said the first, when we give impromptu presentation, we need to give audience a clearly main idea and talk the reasons to explain your main idea, and then introduce every reasons and use some specific examples to support your reasons. Finally, you should conclusion your main idea again. If you have a clearly map in your mind, your impromptu presentation will clearly and let audience to easy understand. Then we separated 5 groups to practice. He was said, please do your best to speak for 5 minutes. If you can't speak for 5 minutes, your group should ask your questions until he will cross time. So when our practice impromptu presentation, I didn't speak for 5 minutes, so my group classmate asked me a lot of questions, and then he will choose 3 classmates to this plan to show their impromptu presentation again. The first person was Tui. His topic is he want to change the price of house in his hometown, Beijing. He did very well, but he was said he need to more clearly pronunciations such as rents and rice need to clearly separate the pronunciation. The second person was Fiona. Fiona topic was she want to change the topic of problems in her hometown, Hangzhou. She also did very well, but she need more specific examples and the reason to support her main idea and opinion. And then second person is me. My topic was I want to change the junior high school education in my hometown, Hunan Yueyang, because I found a lot of education problems in my hometown. But I need to make more specific examples to support my reason and explain my opinion. So those are our impromptu presentation practice in today's class. Next, I will talk about the third part in today's class. The third part is where practiced listening 3. Listening 3 is talk about zombies. What is zombies? Zombies are dead person who need to and crazy to eat the people. Very vicious and terrifying, I think. Before we listen, he will explain the difficult vocabularies and then let us listen it one time. This listening content is talk about a university anthropology professor teacher taught the students about the zombies class, and now have a couple of hundred students to listen this class. Why now zombies movies are scary than past? Because now the digital internet ability and the science are improved a lot. So now zombies move more faster and terrifying. And now people can association the Black Friday and the Halloween holidays and connect the zombies. Then after listening, he will talk about the questions and give us the answer. And he also recommend us continue to research the internet and watch the movies to learn more about zombies. Next, I will talk about the first part. The first part in today's class was we learned the grammar. Today we will learn grammar is about clauses and the sentence types. There are independent clause, dependent clause, sentence, simple sentence, compound sentence, and a complex sentence. Independent clause means contain contain a subject and a verb together and can complete idea by itself. For example, the dog barks. So this is independent clause. Second, dependent sentence means a clause cannot complex idea and need to with a subordinating word such as when, because, if, who, that. For example, when the dog barks. So this sentence is dependent clause. And the simple sentence means has one independent clause. For example, the dog barks and growls. Compound sentence means contain two independent clauses and connected by coordinator. Fence boys means for, and, nor, but, or, yet. So, for example, I love you, but I hate you. So, these are compound sentence. Complex sentence means combination of independent and dependent clause. For example, when I was a little girl, I wanted to become a useful person. If you upside down two sentences, you don't need to put a comma, such as I wanted to become a useful person when I was a little girl. So those are today we are learned grammar about the clause and sentence types. The last part is home plan. The first home plan is we need to write rough summary about your article that you already choose about your major. Don't forget write about your article the name of author, the name of article, source and publish day. The second homework is we need to write very strong and clearly opinion sentence about your article and then send email to Hayward. The opinion is can write your personal experience and what you learned from the article. Finally, the last homework is we need to complete the template. So those are our today class process. Today we did 5 parts for this class. The first, he will talk about next 2 weeks our study plan. Second, we practiced impromptu presentation. Third, we practiced listening 3. And 4, we did grammar practice. Finally, he will talk about home plan requirement. So today, those are our today class process. Thank you listening for my radio recap. Have a good night.